about humanity.
Oh,
Dude, it's kind of funny. That song was saying it's all about humanity, which is like a society kind of.
It's all about
Like we were
society.
just talking about. These guys are complaining to me down here in this chat, and they're saying not even on Discord to look at memes. Well, you know what, guys? Let me open her up. Jeez.
hey, they got a point though.
We did need to have Discord open. I don't know why. So if you guys don't know,
I'll put it
there's-
on our list. I'll put it on our list right now.
we actually do need to link this and create a panel for our Discord. So they were sending us some little maymays in our Discord, which we will show you right here. We actually might not show them because they may not be appropriate.
I love it.
Oh, this one's actually pretty funny. I actually really like this one because me and Nalo are car dudes, and
Yeah.
this kind of applies to us a little bit in that aspect. Car salesman slaps roof of car. Harder, daddy. Is the car.
What?
The car salesman says, "What? Car? What?" I actually do that all the time too. I'll say something kind of like
What?
risque. I'm like, wait, what? What?
What?
No, what? I didn't say that.
Oh, Phil got risque on something?
Oh, what? No way.
No, that can't be
That
true.
never happens.
That always happens.
Narrating
Our friends
a document.
argue who they're gayer with you.
That's true. Yep. Mark is always probably the
Wins?
number one. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think he wins that one, but I never see him anymore. So
I know. Well,
Mark,
about
the guy
time.
who used to do this podcast with you, we never friggin' see him anymore.
by the way, yeah, eventually we're going to have guests, and Mark is scheduled as our first guest.
What?
So you guys can, he's not dead.
Nalo, you know what? I'm kind of pissed about this. You didn't even tell me that he's going to be our first guest.
Yes, I did.
When?
Like, sometime.
Yeah, how convincing is that?
Yeah,
Here?
one of these times I told
Sometime.
you.
Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
gosh.
Whatever, dude.
I'm going to add to our, get prepared list
Yeah.
to open Discord so we can have that open and ready to go.
Yeah, we also need to create a to-do for, I need to create a panel for our Discord so that people can join our Discord, because you can join our Discord and send us all sorts of fun stuff. There's
Yeah.
an application on your phone called Discord. You're going to Google Drive, buddy. That's where you're going. You
Yeah,
need me
I
to
am.
guide you?
No, I'm going
Okay.
here. I'm
no,
going
I
going
just
into
wanna-
the
I was just-
checklist.
I was just trying to help you.
Hey,
Hey, man.
Hey.
Hey. By the way, everybody, I hope everything has sounded good. We actually didn't ask our viewers this time, or listeners,
well, they can
if
hear
this
us
has
at
sounded
least.
good. Well, yeah, hopefully.
They can at least
Or they're
hear
just
us.
like reading our lips and acting like they know what we're talking about.
How dare you say that about me?
So they've sent us a bunch more memes actually in here.
Oh.
I actually do like the Twitter memes. It's like people just make a meme out of a Twitter post.
Yeah.
Like it is a Twitter post, and they just like basically screenshot it, and it
Oh, yeah.
becomes a meme.
Or people typing like .exe after something, like it's a picture somewhere,
Yeah, yeah.
or .jpeg.
Are you talking to S?
What? No sarcastic here.
Okay. I was about to get in a fight right there. Five Guys employee. What would you like?
Let me get this out
Me.
of your way.
One little fries, please. Five Guys employee. So you want a whole bag of fries? Me. No, just a little. I definitely heard more fries than you could ever handle. Me. Please no. Five Guys employee. Jerry, foist upon this man a effing ass load of fries. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, that is so true.
That-
That is so friggin' true.
Yeah, that's Five Guys right
Dude,
there.
Five Guys always gives you
Would you
way
like a
too
small
much fries.
or a large to share? And I'm like, small, please.
I
we'll
want the
share
smallest fry
small.
possible.
Yeah, and then they still fill. Have you seen how they do it? They have like they fill a cup of fries, and then they have a separate container. They put I don't know. They just pour the container in the. No. They put the cup in there first, full of fries, and then they just dump the other container on top.
That's ridiculous.
That's their thing. That's like the Five Guys thing to do.
Well, yeah, they're all about their potatoes. They're always like bragging about, they have some
Today's
fresh
potatoes are from
today's-
Idaho.
Yeah,
duh.
exactly. They're from Idaho. Where else would they come from?
Yeah, today and for the rest of eternity, our
They're gonna
potatoes
be
have
from
come
Idaho.
From Idaho.
Yeah. When the model you are watching says, "Go to my Patreon for more," All right, then. Keep your secrets.
All right, then.
This is like a classic. All right, then. Keep your secrets.
All
That
right,
meme
then.
is classic.
Keep your
But
secrets.
on the topic of models and you watching says go to my Patreon for more. Normally nudes, I guess, is what they're probably talking about, which
Yes.
is unfortunate. But VSCO girls or Visco girls,
Yeah.
your son was telling us that that's a meme.
That's like the hottest meme right now, he said.
Huh.
He said that
Enlighten me.
He said over half of the girls at his middle school were dressed up like Visco girls.
What is a Visco girl? What's like the typical Visco girl? I don't know if I want to look that up.
I don't know. Freaking Google it.
Google it. Our Google history for the Gmail account is going to be really.
We're definitely on a
interesting.
watch list somewhere. We're on like a
What is a Visco girl, anyways? Thecut.com. What does it mean to be a Visco girl?
basic.
I want like a too long didn't read of this. Like what?
TikTok. Born from
Because
TikTok.
I mean, Visco is an app. It's like
Dude, please, somebody on our chat tell
yeah,
us what.
jeez.
Enlighten
We're just
us.
two
We're idiots.
dumb idiots trying to figure out what a Visco girl
We're
is.
living in a society here.
We're living in a society.
Come on.
Oh, the sickest vape trick ever. Oh,
Yes.
this is funny. Just smacks his head into the wall. Boom.
Open Discord. See, finally, it took me that long to make this note because I was having fun.
So the link to our Discord, I think I can actually do that to you for you. Is there anything specific you want to talk about?
I watched Hot Rod again the other night because it was on Amazon. So I love that movie. I was watching Hot Rod. Hot Rod.
Log
is so
into
good.
Twitch. You're joking me right now. You want me to log in? I literally am logged in. I am streaming to it.
Well, what happens if you log in while you're streaming? Are you even supposed to be doing that?
Yeah. It won't let
They
me
don't
chat
care.
unless I do that.
They don't care.
Save the Turtles, Scrunchies, and Hydro Flasks are typical of Visco girls, apparently.
Save the turtles, scrunchies, and hydro flasks. I feel like my daughter's a.
You can
Discord
stream
girl
without
now.
being logged in. Oh, well, good to know.
Stream key. Leave it to Tyler 1. Is this Tyler 1 or Tyler 2? I don't know because we had two.
This
Tylers
is
on
this
the
is
first
Tyler 1.
Tyler 1. Hello,
Oh.
Tyler 1.
This is what you always text me for.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah.
I gotta hold on, guys. Just I know.
Whatever. This is the worst whatever episode because
9-6
you're on your phone scrolling through Facebook, looking at memes.
I'm not scrolling through Facebook.
You're
I don't
just
think I ever
memeing
did
your
that.
way. No one cares about your memes on Facebook, Phil.
Oh, it got rid of the chat because
Oh.
I logged in. This is the link to the Discord. So if you guys want to hop in there, you can.
I mean, they can still chat. It just got rid of what was already in the
Right,
podcast
and
chat.
I wanted to keep that because there was a question there, and I don't know what it was, and now I feel real bad about it. But I think it's still here.
Yeah, it is.
Like a preppy girl that wears long shirts with short shorts and hydro flask and scrunchies.
Yeah. So
That's-
Visco girl.
That's what a Visco girl is. You
Yeah,
heard
I
it
mean,
here
I
first.
get it. I've seen it.
What?
You say that. I like that. I like when you say
You heard it here first on the Oh Yeah podcast. Whatever.
that. See, it's a real thing.
Yep.
I don't know. I guess that I get it was I'm surprised. Actually, I'm not surprised. No, I am. I am surprised that it's not something inappropriate. Because middle schoolers are the most inappropriate people on the planet. Trust me. I'm a student pastor, and middle school kids are the worst. They are the most inappropriate kids on the planet, and most adult jokes probably originate from middle schoolers. Like guaranteed,
Probably.
guaranteed.
Well,
And
Do you think
most
there's,
people,
like-
their mentality for their humor is stuck in middle school.
so you don't think there's anything bad on Visco? Do you think it's all? Do you think there's like a? Do you think there's like a? What's their
Well,
policies?
it says on Instagram they post bikini pics and selfies, but I mean that
Terms of use. That's what I wanted.
what
I want to see if they allow nudity, because if they don't allow nudity, then I'm cool with it. I would probably be not cool with it if they
Yeah.
allowed it.
Well, I don't know.
It depends on who you are, I guess.
What's Visco anyway?
Visco is like it's just like Instagram, but
Like
you're
TikTok
like it's like a
and things like
higher
that.
end Instagram probably
Oh, okay.
is what I'm assuming. Your stuff is your stuff. These terms do not give us any rights to the content you post to the
Yeah,
service,
yeah.
except for the rights we need to provide or promote the service. Huh.
Unlike, I don't know who else, Facebook, who can control everything that you do, kick
Yeah.
you off and boot you for.
But who really cares, right?
Yeah, well, Facebook is down with Facebook.
You are all about just like hating on Facebook, and I love it.
I hate Facebook, and I still use it, so I'm a hypocrite.
Wow.
And I hate it.
As soon as I post the Discord, just nobody chats anymore.
That's cool. They were just waiting to see if you would actually
Hey,
do it, and now they're just like
Dakota joined our little
Discord
Discord over here.
That's good.
That's awful. What the? I don't even want to read that.
I mean, later.
Kyle, you are totally being a Kyle right now, sending me
Go
stuff
drink a
like
monster, Kyle, and Naruto run back to us. No,
that. No, don't even Naruto run back to us.
I'm gonna read
Naruto
that
run away
later.
from us.
Kyle,
Yeah,
I'm going to read that.
I
later,
actually
Kyle.
do kind of want to read that. Not right now though.
Not right now.
Not appropriate right now.
Hey, what you should do is
Hey, send those in the general. But yes, thank you for sending me this. When someone doesn't understand my SpongeBob reference from 2002, breathes in.
meep meep. Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, changing gears a little bit because we talked about memes on our podcast.
Yeah.
We'll change gears a little bit here.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
because it's such a whatever thing to do, I think we should go to Amazon and type in bulk. This is like a fun thing to do. Just go type in bulk. Don't search anything else. Yeah, bulk into Amazon and just look at the things that you can buy in bulk.
Oh my gosh, you can buy Joy Yo-Yos. 40 pieces of 4.5-inch hair bows,
Yeah.
alligator clips
Oh, it gets
with some ribbon.
depending on what you actually like click to look at. The algorithm like fixes your search a little bit, and it can get dark.
What?
Like,
What did you click on earlier?
I mean,
Nayla was doing this earlier, so he wanted to bring it up during the stream.
I clicked on the Slim Jims for sure. I clicked on Slim Jims.
All right,
'cause
let's click on that.
I do want to know, like, hey, you can get $20 for $20. You can get 120 Slim Jims. I don't know. Is that a good deal?
Dude, you're getting ripped off at convenience stores. Like they sell
Yeah.
them for like $1 a piece, and you
That's
get 120 of them.
58 cents an ounce. But are these the really tiny, like little guys, or what? I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're the smaller ones.
But still, there's 120 of them in there. That's the next challenge somebody should do on like a
Eat a 120 count of Slim Jims in one sitting.
yeah. Donate $20 and I'll buy the Slim Jim pack off of Amazon and eat them all on live.
You hear that?
streaming.
Donate us $19.48 as long as they have free shipping, and we'll do this challenge.
Yeah,
We'll sit down, and
yeah,
between the
on
two of us,
toilet. I'm gonna stream from the toilet.
we'll sit down between the two of us and eat 120 Slim Jims. All right,
Smoked meat
actually, you know what?
sticks.
You got to send us $30 because we got to make $10 off of this if we're gonna do this.
Yeah, for sure.
That's crazy.
That
So commonly bought together, Pringles, a big pack of Pringles, so it's like a variety pack, and then 40 pieces of a 40 pack of Welch's fruit snacks.
yeah. Okay.
I feel
so
like fruit snacks would not go with Slim
but
Jims.
this makes sense though. It makes sense for people to buy this kind of stuff. You know, if you like, I don't know, if you are a guide for like a big hiking trip or something like
Yeah, I
that, and
guess,
you need
yeah.
like snacks for, or you got a bunch of Rugrats that you're trying to, have a big.
Yeah, if you
used
can't get it
camping
at
trip or
Costco or something, you gotta come to Amazon. And
Yeah, I
see if
do
you can
like
get
a
it
Slim
shipped to
Jim
you.
every once in a while, but I
I ain't about to buy 120 of them.
I ain't 120 like it.
Do they have
Slim Jims.
expiration dates? That's I guess, like because it's like pepperoni.
It's not real meat. It can't be.
What like it's like an
Maybe
aged
it's not-
or like a smoked meat.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really like have an expiration date. I guess I
Yeah.
don't know.
Some of the things make sense in bulk, but then there's other things that don't make sense.
Decorative books by color.
Yeah, but see, this I saw like
fill a bookshelf.
Trust me, my wife is into this. Like, she
But
will
she wants the
color
books.
code.
But yeah, she's into color coding her books that she actually reads.
Yeah, that's the whole weird part about this is that you can buy books by color. You don't even care what the content is. It's just they sell like, oh, I want 42 blue books, and then
This
they'll
product,
send
look at this.
you blue books.
This product is sold by the book. Prices per quantity.
$4.
Or per book. Quantity 1 equals 1 book.
Yeah, but
$4. So you got to pay $4 per book.
Yeah, but $4 for a book is pretty low for a price.
I
if
agree.
you're gonna read it. Like,
yeah, but if
your
you're not going
intentions
to
are
read it, that's pretty expensive.
Yeah, just
feel
to
like-
decorate a bookshelf.
I feel
with
like
color.
they should be able to give you like a fake, like a section of books, like a fake wooden section of books.
Yeah.
By color, and it would be cheaper
and
than
it
paying
looks
$4
exactly
per book.
the same. It's just made with wood and painted.
Right, exactly. I guess you wouldn't be able to get it in the exact dimension you needed, but then you could buy 2 books and like fill in the space. Or
Yeah, but if
something.
you think about it, that the amount of work that it would take to make a wooden thing like that, it would cost probably as much as
you're
buying
probably right.
all of those books.
Yeah, you can buy a bunch of beanies.
I'm gonna-
$20 for how many of them?
I don't know, but I want to buy them and wear them all at the same time.
That'd be kind of funny. But how many? I want to know because
It
you pay
doesn't-
$20 for one of these at the store.
Well, it just says a bulk pack of winter hats.
This is not.
It looks
this
like
dis-
12.
How are you supposed to know? You
the
know,
most in the picture is 12.
how are you
so-
supposed to know? You know. Oh yeah.
these are suggested
Description
items.
says 12, but picture shows 6. How many come with this item?
There are 12 hats.
Oh, dude,
2 of
Amazon
each color.
reviews is something we have to look at some point as
Oh,
well.
man.
Those
I
are
love
there's
Amazon
some pretty
reviews.
funny Amazon reviews.
So bath bombs, T-shirts, candy, yeah.
Glow
There's some
sticks, Starburst.
Purell. I mean, you gotta.
I mean, hey, you gotta have clean hands.
yeah. Now we're getting into some interesting stuff.
What
here.
is this? You can buy wait, how many?
stretch
is this?
bikini panties?
Okay, all right.
Well, sometimes you gotta have a bulk pack of black ones.
I mean, hey,
Well,
I
black combs. Okay, so just in case you really,
Oh, dude,
144 of
that's
them.
kind of funny. I actually do need a comb. I have to
Yeah,
go
but
buy
do
a
you
comb.
need 144 of them?
But dude, I could buy one comb at the store for $7.49, or I could buy a life supply.
No, dude, you go to
a
the
lifetime supply of combs for $7.49.
Okay, yeah. I mean, you're getting a great deal if you need that many. But you can go to the dollar store and get a pack of 10 or 20
For $1?
$1.
Yeah, probably you're right.
That's
But
144.
have you ever
for
heard of
less than
that though?
$8.
Like
What?
people that buy lifetime supplies of things.
No.
So
That's a thing.
It's a thing that people do. They're like they buy for a lifetime, so that and they
Yeah.
have the means to store all the things that they're buying for a lifetime
Yeah.
because it saves them a ton of money in the long
In
run.
the long run.
Yeah.
Okay, well.
Can you imagine? But I feel like paying
But-
for the storage for all that kind of stuff would
Yeah,
probably
like 200 pack of tea lights. Really? Is somebody going to really need
Yeah.
200 tea lights in their lifetime?
yeah. You want to know what for?
Melting wax.
A wedding.
Okay.
People buy these for their wedding. My wife
so-
specifically probably bought one of these for our wedding.
Yeah, I mean, I guess $22 for 200 candles. That's
Pretty good.
It's pretty good. It's 50 cents a piece.
Yeah. What else we got here?
I mean,
Oh, this one. This is something that you were talking about.
oh
earlier.
yeah, I'm kind of curious.
An erotic tale of excess.
Yeah,
And he's
Ian
like,
is up
look-
for a big superhero role. Ooh,
The bulk part was easy, too easy. Ian had always been a tall guy, over 6'2", with wide shoulders, big feet and hands that made him look bigger than his 180 pounds. He'd been gangly and awkward in high school, shying away from sport. Do you like the way I'm reading this?
yeah, and I'm a little worried it's going to turn.
He'd joined.
Really?
He'd joined. Why did they not put a space there?
He'd
joined
joined.
the theater stage crew instead, hiding all in black backstage until the day Mr. Arnott pulled him out, slapped a toga on him, and cast him as the emergency Brutus in a production of Julius Caesar. He'd been so good. Nobody would let him go back to crewing again.
Stop right
He'd
now.
been center stage ever since.
Stop it.
Until he tried to cross over into the movies.
Trying to bulk
That
up.
industry, he thought to himself, was brutal. Like, what kind of book is this?
I don't know. It's a Kindle book, I guess, and
Maybe we
Since
should
we
have
searched
Brooke read,
bulk.
maybe we should have Brooke read it and tell us about it.
yeah, but like the picture.
Look,
the
it's
picture,
$0. You get it for
It's
free.
free. But like, it's an erotic tale of excess. But look at the picture. This is seriously.
This guy's
it's a
belly.
guy with like a pregnant belly, and the woman is
Like rubbing it,
like a man would for a woman.
like caress it. Should we recreate this?
Yes.
No, thank you. I don't think I want to be a part of that. Let's
Hey,
move
just
on.
in case you want to, make your shelf look like you won a bunch of Golden Globes or Oscars.
Or give all the kids participation
Yeah,
trophies
participation trophy bulk.
that we do in this society
Yeah, we live in a society where you can buy participation trophies in bulk.
in bulk for $12.99. You get 12 of them,
Exactly.
$1 a piece.
Oh, dude.
Man, there's some
That
pretty
was
good
only
s-
page one.
There's
'cause,
some
like,
pretty good stuff on here.
Yeah, scroll a little bit faster here.
This is what
Let's
you
find
need.
some
Book
fun
up
stuff.
fast, man.
That is me in the picture.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, I just.
Hey, look,
you know,
water bottles.
I'm in an off season. Hey,
You're
there
in
you
shape,
go,
man. You're round.
144 pieces of toothpaste. That's what you need. Right
144 pack of toothpaste.
there. Fresh mint toothpaste. Toothpaste for
Dude,
life.
you want to know what's crazy? I could probably I spend $23 on 3 tubes of toothpaste.
I know.
They're like $10 a piece.
So I'm saying, this is
It's
your.
$8
Maybe
a
you need to
piece.
become one of these people that does lifetime.
I mean, for
Buys for a
toothpaste,
lifetime.
it couldn't be that hard to store 144 packs of, or things of toothpaste, tubes of toothpaste. Put them
I
under
mean,
your sink.
Okay.
How much room you got under there?
I don't know.
I mean, under my sink, I literally have
what if you
nothing
spent
under
the
there.
time to squeeze them all into one giant?
Into a bathtub and then bathe in it. There's got to be a YouTube video of somebody doing that, bathing in toothpaste.
Bathing in toothpaste.
Pouring toothpaste on an iPhone. Is there one?
No, well,
Largest
there's
elephant
one
tooth-
guy that did a lotion bath.
Guava juice is the 7.4 million views. There's 29 million views on this thing.
World's largest elephant toothpaste experiment.
I don't really know what that means. I don't really want to click it either. But anyways,
Yeah,
let's go back. Where were we? Where am I?
Amazon. Right
This
there.
one right here. I got too many tabs open, dude. My RAM is struggling right now.
Whoa, yeah, right. With this dope computer.
I mean, this is my old one though.
Look at those fake Yetis down there. How many do you get those? So $79. You get 20-ounce tumblers. How many?
I would
don't know, it looks
assume.
like 8.
I would assume 8. Yeah.
That's kind of.
This is what you sent me.
Yeah, I sent you that because your wife is addicted to Sour
Oh my
Patch
gosh,
Kids.
Sarah, get ready for your birthday.
Yeah.
'Cause you gonna be getting this.
Hey, my birthday's in January. I want it too,
Okay.
and for my half birthday too. So I
We
want
could do
2
birthday
5-pound
party
bags a year.
streams. We could do birthday party streams for each of us.
Oh well, yeah,
That'd be fun.
My birthday every year takes place at Get Air.
Get Air.
Yeah, no joke.
What is Get Air?
Get Air is like the trampoline park.
Oh, okay.
So, I take since I'm a youth pastor, I'm 35 and I never get to celebrate my birthday. I never get birthday parties anymore. So I started again.
Nice.
2 years in a row, I've taken all of all the youth kids. I pay for them, and we all go to the trampoline park, and I have my own birthday party.
That's actually pretty
I
awesome.
throw myself a birthday party. It's great. It's super fun. It's like one of the most fun things we do all year with the youth kids. We just go and jump and get crazy, and then usually they will shut down the whole thing. You know, they'll let us.
Basically, you
jump in
rented
for
the
an
whole
hour.
thing out.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
cool.
And they turn on the cool lights for us, and we jump in the dark, and people get injured. It's really crazy.
That is crazy.
Super cool.
What do we got
Yeah.
here? Pop Tarts, 32.
32 Pop Tarts for $8 or $7.
Man, that's pretty good.
That is. I mean, that's pretty good.
It's starting to get me thinking. I need to rethink my shopping.
Let's find some.
preferences
Oh, there's a
here.
48 pack of thermal beanies for $85. Scroll-
This is like something Visco girls would buy.
Yeah, we should make a Visco Girls
A Visco girls shopping cart on
shopping
Amazon.
cart and share it on our Discord page.
That'd be hilarious.
Yeah,
Is anybody messaging us still? Nope. Bummer.
yeah, they don't care.
Nope. Goldfish. How many do you get? Six count of 30-ounce cartons.
Yeah,
30-ounce cartons?
of what?
The big boy?
Yeah,
That's you
For
get 6 of them
$45.
for 45
6.
bucks? That's pretty good.
I don't know. That's a ton of goldfish.
That's a lot of goldfish. I feel like you'd get real sick.
Yeah, they'll probably die quick, and you got to flush them.
How does this get darker? You said it gets dark.
I
I'm
don't-
scared.
I don't know. I was just making that up.
Oh,
but
okay.
I'm assuming that it does.
I was scared. Oh, 54-ounce party-size bag for $10.
But depending on what you click, so you've been clicking a lot of candy.
yeah, I guess it did. Well, I didn't click a lot
Look,
of candy. I
meat
clicked
sticks.
one thing. Wait, what? Oh,
72 pack of meat sticks for $100.
grass-fed beef, bird of beef.
Oh yeah. Does it come in a mason jar like that? That'd be awesome.
Yeah, that would actually be kind of cool. Probably
I just
not. It
want the
probably comes in
mason jar.
plastic bags. Just like everything else in our lives. Hey, look, more toothpaste.
Dude, look at that. 10 pounds of Smarties.
That's a lot of Smarties.
That is a lot of Smarties.
10 pounds?
10 LBs.
Phil, check Snapchat from
Oh,
Nick.
dude, who doesn't need 144 pencil sharpeners?
Yeah, dude, do you remember, those pencil sharpeners are junk though.
They are.
These things right here.
Okay, here's my
These are the worst
question.
crap ever.
Think about this. Using a pencil sharpener like this, do you turn the pencil or do you turn the pencil sharpener?
I turn the pencil.
You turn the pencil?
Yeah. Why would you turn the pencil sharpener?
I don't know.
You gotta hold it steady, buddy.
I feel like turning the pencil sharpener around the pencil would be more effective.
It would probably be easier. You're right. You get a little more leverage.
I don't know. That's why I'm asking.
I have always
What do we
turned the
do?
pencil.
Okay.
But did you ever use one of these as a kid?
Yeah.
What did you turn?
Both to experiment.
At the same time?
Yeah, but I was always terrible at it, and the lead gets stuck in the end, and then I'd want to throw it away. But then if I had 144 of them, I could do that every time.
So
Oh, the lead got stuck.
by the
Grab
time I
another
was
one.
in like 5th grade, I was not using regular pencils anymore. Hey, look, we're on the big screen at my brother's house. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. That's dope.
I was doing that elbow thing. I've been doing that elbow thing all day because this chair allows me to put my arm like this, and it's just like super comf.
Yeah. And your chair is so pink because of the way we've angled this light.
Well, in the way
That's
I
just
angled
one
my
of
chair.
the two.
Yeah, we only have one of the 2 lights that we have.
And it's loud. This LED, the big old light.
Yeah,
is
hopefully you can't
like-
hear it.
Yeah, it's got a big fan on it because it'll just.
All right, now
Catch on fire.
that we clicked on some sharpeners, let's see what it's gonna start giving us. Sunglasses. Oh, okay.
All right.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
And cloves. There were some cloves back there. Oh, a Amazon Basics 3-button USB wired mouse
That's expensive. I
in
feel
bulk,
like.
30 pack, $167.
Who really needs? Oh, I don't know.
I mean, like an office.
Look at those black hats.
We
Just in
should
case
buy some of these.
You got a whole bunch of people that are
$24
dressed up like ninjas.
for 12 of them.
Ninjas
Dude,
playing baseball.
I would like an all black hat actually for doing these,
Yeah.
so I don't have any branding or anything on. I'm like, I actually kind of like that. Like this case
Yeah.
is just like full carbon fiber, no branding on it.
Yeah.
The branding's actually on the inside of the case, which is really cool.
I like locally made stuff. That's why I have
do
a
too.
lot
Yeah,
of
you're right.
Montana stuff, or I've made a bunch of hats myself. So
Yes, you have, and I have pretty much every single one you've
Yeah.
ever made.
I got some sick hats that I designed myself. I should wear them more
we
often.
should get some merch. We should start a merch store.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Once we get enough interest in us, we'll start a merch store.
Whatever.
What would you buy first if you were to like go? Would you buy a hat first? Would that be the first thing?
Yeah, probably. I think a hat is usually my first merch that I buy from.
I think the only thing that I need right now, like really need, is a new sweatshirt because I have
Yeah.
I have some sweatshirts, but they're all getting kind of old and used. So
Yeah.
I would probably buy a sweatshirt.
Actually, your hat you're wearing now, European Performance. That's actually
A local shop?
they're. I talked to them about sponsorship and they're interested. So
No way.
yeah,
All right. Well, we got to get them watching too.
yeah.
I don't
that's
even
true.
know if they watch yet.
Yeah, they're
We-
probably too busy fixing Euro
Fixing
cars.
up them Euro cars because they're always breaking down. Is that what
They
you're trying to
always
say?
breaking down.
Look, you can get some fleece-lined interior warm cold weather scarf wrap gift men's women's unisex. Like, how many things do you have to put in your title? What even is this? A winter neck gator.
Gator,
All right.
give me 12 pack of them gators.
What were you pointing at?
No, I was pointing at these Medley Hills Farm Starburst Original Fruit Chews 3-pound bag.
These guys?
Yeah, because we play this game. We play this game at youth group where I give everyone a cup full of Starburst,
Mm-hmm.
and then I set a hula hoop like down the sidewalk, and everybody stands in line, and then you take turns like tossing 1 or 2 candies at a time, and you try to make it just inside the hula hoop, and it's the hardest thing ever because Starbursts are square, and you don't know where they're going to bounce.
Yeah.
And if you make it in the thing, you get to keep all of the candy that's already been thrown.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So like the
So
kids
you
will
just
go
wait till the
almost
end.
all the way through their cups before somebody actually makes it inside the thing,
That's-
and then
that's an
everyone gets all
awesome
the
game.
candy. It's actually really
That's a really
fun.
cool game.
Simple and fun,
yeah.
and it's really cool.
I thought
we
this
haven't
was
played
crazy.
it in a couple
Look at
weeks.
this.
Maybe I'll do that. Dude, that shampoo and conditioner.
Yes, it's 1 gallon of shampoo and 1 gallon of conditioner.
Can you imagine having
for
that in
$38?
your shower, though?
That's Tresemme for $38. No, you get you get a different bottle and you just pour in, get a little
Not
like
me.
funnel.
I'd buy the little pumps that go on the top.
Oh
of these.
yeah, dude, you could do that too.
You got like this 2-gallon thing. You special made like huge, like
Oh my
shelf thing
gosh.
just from a gallons.
Get you gotta have like heavy duty suction cups on the side of
Yeah,
your
from
shower.
Woods Power Grip.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Who was
I wonder if
also
you could-
should
you
be
could-
another one of our sponsors, by the way. Woods
What?
Power Grip.
What's Woods Power Grip?
Woods Power Grip? Oh, dude, Woods Power Grip is a local company that is nationally known for making the best suction cups in the world. Like they're world
I've actually
renowned.
heard of this before from somebody that was not you.
Yeah,
I'm pretty
they
sure.
actually they manufacture suction cups,
Huh.
and they're some of them are non-branded, some of them are branded, and big time companies, and they buy them like any
for
any
glass
company,
setting and all that kind
yeah,
of stuff.
any companies
Yeah.
that buy them for like picking up huge panes of glass, they're all Woods Power Grip.
That's
So
crazy.
It's local,
Where are they? Well, like where locally?
local in Laurel.
Laurel. Okay. Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Somebody was telling me about that. Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
it's
Yeah.
a pretty cool place.
Somebody was telling me that they worked there.
Yeah,
That's
they
cool.
employ a lot of people, and it's a good company to work for. I heard.
That's cool. It's
Yeah, they
actually
make-
cool to know that stuff gets made right here.
I know. I would love for them to be a sponsor. Of our-
Why in
our
Billings,
podcast.
Montana, or in Laurel, Montana? Like, what made them set up shop here?
I think it just started here. Probably.
They some dude came up
I
with
don't
it.
know
and
that
he just
for
happened
sure,
to live
but-
here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know that for sure, but probably. Look at that 5-pound bag of Swedish fish.
Dude, you can get literally every kind of candy in a 5-pound bag.
Yeah.
We get the there's Albanese gummy worms, the sour ones.
Yes.
Those are the best gummy. If you want like really good sour gummy
Oh.
worms, Albanese gummy worms are the best.
We only talk about the important things.
Only
on
the
our
important things on the whatever portion of the podcast.
podcast. Yeah.
I just noticed that the whatever logo, Amazon's white. The
Yeah.
background,
It
so you
says
can't even see.
Hat Eve.
Hat Eve.
Hat Eve.
People are gonna be like, "What does that even mean?"
Hat Eve.
What else do we have here? Ooh, socks. Nice.
Yeah. Scroll through and let's see if we can find something crazy. Just something.
Something that you wouldn't think that you could buy online.
Or that maybe I'm going to put in my cart. That's
Oh,
it? 7
I think
pages?
That's it. 7 pages of bulk stuff.
Oh, well.
Can you buy guns
I
on
thought it would
Amazon?
be. No, you cannot. You cannot buy a gun. I mean, you can buy an airsoft gun.
You can buy a BB gun that looks like a Glock 19. Actually,
A varmint rifle because the caliber is so small that it doesn't qualify.
it's an
as a
air
gun.
rifle. So air rifles are not regulated by the government. So
Okay.
you can have any type of air rifle that you want.
Yeah.
So look, like you can have a fully automatic.
Oh yeah, for sure.
BB gun
I've
or air
got
rifle.
actually got a really really nice airsoft gun. It's a really nice. It's full weight German G36, and it.
Like the G36C off video games, like
Yes.
the submachine gun.
Yep, I have a
Alright.
full weight one, and it shoots 11 BBs per second at 450 feet per second, which
That's
is faster
crazy.
than a Tommy gun.
That's crazy. That's
And
like nuts.
It'll damage some stuff.
Dude, this is only $100.
Yeah, dude. When we used to play airsoft and play war with each other. We would have to wear. Have you seen our old picture of us like all nerded out in our like military gear? So we used to
I have.
we used to play war with each other, I guess, and we learned that, you know, you'd think you'd know this right away, but we learned we needed to have like actual like football mouth guards because one of the guys got shot in the front tooth, and it killed his tooth, like it killed the nerve in his tooth, and he had to have a root canal, which like cost him like $3,000 because he didn't have insurance, just
Oh
because he
my
got shot in the
gosh.
tooth with a 6mm BB.
That is crazy.
So we all
did
started
it,
wearing mouth
But
guards
did it
after.
hit him in the lip first though? Like it like went through his lip?
No,
Like not like it didn't go like it didn't put a hole in his lip, but I'm saying did his lip cushion it at all, or did it just hit straight in the tooth?
right in the tooth.
Oh my!
You know
gosh.
what's I've caught BBs in my mouth before too, because like you'll get hit and then like you call out, you're like out, you know, you're like, and so like you go like this out, you know, and then but
They're still shooting.
these guns shoot 11 per second,
Yeah.
so they're like lighting you up, and so the first one hits you sometimes, and then the next like 9 hit you too, and some of them I was like, I got
them in your
BBs in my mouth. Yeah,
Oh no.
it was crazy. So we actually went online to a website that sold like overstock of ballistic goggles. So we all got these for like $10. We got these ballistic goggles that could withstand a
Did you
shotgun
buy them
blast.
in bulk?
Yeah, kind of. We bought like 8 pairs at once, and
Got a
it was
deal?
a really good deal. Who's this guy?
Scanman Smith. This is Tanner Smith. This is
Oh,
the
yeah, okay.
mans that I am secretly doing something with in the automotive realm.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
That thing. I get
Something-
pictures of that.
Yeah, something we won't speak of. This is one man, Tanner, that I am actually sharing that with. I'm just like showing him on my phone.
I'm a steel
pictures of
trap
it.
though, Tanner.
Yeah, so
Oh.
it's gonna be real cool.
It looks amazing, by the way. I
Yeah.
can't wait to see it in person.
I actually got to hit up Sanders for some welding on that baby
Yeah,
because I think he's got a welder that could handle some light aluminum.
yeah, and I
welding.
think Sanders is the right guy to do, or the right guy to
Yeah,
ask.
and I think he asked me to. He was like, "Hey, man, yeah, I definitely want to be a part of that." So
Yeah,
it'll be cool.
totally. Yeah, Sanders is one of those guys that we used to airsoft with too.
Yeah, all the 406 guys basically.
Yeah, we called
And then some
ourselves
extras.
the 6mm Mafia, as nerdy as that is.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And you know what's really crazy is that this wasn't even that long ago. I mean, I'm talking like 5 years maybe, and we would go to the Skyview High School grounds at nighttime, and play on the school grounds in our full gear with our airsoft guns, and like half of the dudes have the orange tip blacked out, which is totally illegal.
Dude.
So one time, I got to tell you the story. My dad was visiting from Kentucky, and he's retired Air Force. He worked in security forces. He's very familiar with guns and this type of thing. He's done tours in Saudi Arabia, and so he knew that we did this kind of thing. He was like, "Hey, I want to go with you guys. I want to go check it out and see what you guys do." And we're like, "Okay." So we get all the dudes together, and my dad is with us. And so we're out at Skyview High School, running around the school grounds in full gear, shooting guns at each other. And these guns, some of them are loud. Some of them, like these airsoft
You can definitely
guns,
hear them from
yeah.
a decent amount away.
Oh, sure. It sounds like some sort of thing shooting. And the cops showed up. Like one cop at first. Somebody called the cops and said somebody's messing around at the school. Luckily, somebody didn't say, like, there's a bunch of people with assault rifles at the school. They just said somebody's messing around. So one cop showed up, and he sees us in full gear, and he gets out of his car, and the driver's door comes open. He gets behind his driver's door, and he pulls his gun out, and he's like, "Hey, put your guns on the ground." And we're like, "Oh crap, there's a cop over there with his gun aimed at us." And we're like, "Ah." So we like put our guns on the ground, and we're like, "They're just airsoft guns," and we have our hands up, and then because we're like intelligent people,
Yeah,
and so we just listened to what the cop was telling us.
because a
And
dumb person would keep the gun in their hand and start walking towards the cop.
yes, I have a friend that I can tell you a story exactly like this with an airsoft gun. And not
Oh,
even kidding.
no.
But so the cop's like, "Okay," and made sure that everybody had their guns on the ground. Then he approached us slowly, and then he was like, "Okay, what are you guys doing here?" Blah blah blah. We told him the whole story. We're just playing airsoft. He could tell we're like not just little punk kids. We're
Grown adults that know what they're
having fun.
doing.
Yeah. So then he started getting interested, and he was like playing with our guns and like shooting them around and stuff. And he's like, "We do training with this," and all this. So it was kind of a cool experience. And he didn't make us leave. He was just like, "All right, you guys carry on."
Now that he
what you're
knew what
doing.
you guys were doing, and
Yeah.
he could alert people, like if they called in, "Hey, they're just some guys with some airsoft guns. They're just having some fun. Leave them alone."
We did have an in though, a little
Oh,
bit
really?
because Adam, he is a police chaplain.
Oh,
And
right, yeah.
So he would tell
He actually
the
has a
guys-
police car.
Yeah,
Well, he used to.
yeah. When he's on duty,
Yeah.
and so he would tell inform the guys, "Hey, we're going to be playing some airsoft and doing some fun things. So, this is where we'll be at. If you get some calls or something, I don't know. But a lot of times, sometimes it didn't work. They're like, if we get called, we get called, man. Like, just
We're gonna come check it
Try
out.
not-
We have to.
try not to attract any attention. But yeah, so one of our other friends, I'm not going to tell you who it is, but I interviewed him in our I Wish I Knew Stuff podcast. I don't know if we talked about this story, but essentially,
I don't think you did.
we were doing.
'Cause I've
one of
never
these-
heard it before.
Yeah, we weren't always as careful as we should have been playing airsoft, but some of our friends were less careful than the rest of us, and they would just wave their airsoft guns around and go into more public places and play. So these two guys were down at the DAV. You know where DAV is on
DAV or DMV?
DAV. So
What's
it's a
the
Disabled
DAV?
American Veterans.
Oh.
It's on the corner of 24th and King, right by Lithia Dodge. So it's like right on the corner there, where the swoopy curve is.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So they're
I
down
take that
there.
every day to come to Studio One.
Yeah,
Not every day, but I mean,
Well,
every
yeah.
once in a while they come to Studio One.
quite often.
Yeah.
So they were down there playing in the parking lot or something when it was closed, and someone called the cops, said there's two guys waving guns around the parking lot. So the cops show up and they see them there waving guns around in the parking lot because they're idiots. They're playing with their airsoft guns there, and the cops tell them to put their guns down, and then they don't. They're like, "Oh, it's just an airsoft gun." They're like, "I don't care. Put it down." And they're like, but it's just an airsoft gun. I don't, like not paying attention and listening. to the
Just
cops.
listen
These guys
and
almost-
do what they say.
Yeah, they're like, if you don't want to die, put the gun down. And then finally they did. It's like, you guys are such idiots.
Ridiculous.
That don't even. I can't even believe that I'm saying I'm your friend right now. But yeah. Anyway, not everybody's the smartest at every point in their life.
Yep.
But that was an
Sometimes it
interesting,
takes
fun
an
thing.
experience like that to
Yeah.
finally smarten you
Yeah.
up.
Oh wow, I was an idiot.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
I could have died.
Yeah, one of the other places we used to play is in the government parking garage downtown. It's there's no cameras and it's not patrolled, but it's owned by the government for the courthouse. It's this rundown parking garage. It's like not taken care of like the rest of them. But
It's the one they're fixing right now,
Is
right?
it?
Because they're
White?
doing a skywalk to the
yeah, there's a
government
skywalk
building
too,
now.
though. Okay, there's an old crappy skywalk to that one too. Maybe it got
okay.
tore down.
I think they tore it down and are making a new one.
So we would go across the street to that parking garage and ride the elevator up to the Sky Bridge, and we go across the Sky Bridge to the government one, and then we play up there. And it was totally like a Call of Duty level or a
Huh.
Halo level.
That's cool.
You know, you're on different levels of the parking
Right.
garage and around corners and stuff. And then, man, we'd have to make up so many rules because, people would just like blind fire around corners. They just stick their gun around the corner, and it was like you could be right around the corner. It happened all the time. And then all of a sudden this gun comes around and it's like in your face and these guys are pulling the trigger. So we're like, whoa, you guys can't do that.
I actually have a story about that.
That sucks.
So
It sucks.
my little brother had some airsoft guns, and well, actually, I think the neighbor kids had the airsoft. I don't know. I don't think we owned the airsoft guns that we were playing with,
Yeah.
but they were playing basically airsoft and no protective equipment because we were kids at this point. So we
Of
were
course
like,
not.
we were probably the ages of like anywhere from 8 to 12 years old
Yeah.
with the neighbor kids. And,
Ripe age of getting in trouble with airsoft guns.
I wasn't playing with them. Actually, no, maybe I was, but they were in the garage. One of them was in the garage, and one of them was outside the garage. And they stuck the gun around the garage
Yeah.
door, not knowing where the person was, just to fire off a few shots. While he was standing right there, the gun was right in his face, and he shot it, and it hit him in the eye. And he had like temporary blindness from the airsoft gun.
That's
and
crazy.
I'm not sure if they went to the hospital, but it was a pretty big deal. And Nick, like, I'm pretty sure he immediately started crying because he was like, "Oh my gosh, I almost just like ruined
Sure.
this kid's vision for the rest of his
Yeah.
life."
That'd be a scary
So
thing to
it
do.
was a really scary situation that happened, and you definitely got to wear some safety gear, man. Because
Dude, even with our safety gear,
they weren't
on,
wearing
I mean,
anything.
We have, like I said, we had the mouth guards and we had the ballistic goggles on. You get shot through 3 layers of clothes, and we had like nerdy, tactical vests on and everything too. And because they were helpful. They hold all your magazines and all that stuff, but it still hurts like crap. You just want to like legitimately punch somebody when that happens. You're like, oh, it hurts so bad. I just want to punch your face. So
It's just
we,
like
we had to make
paintball,
some
man.
rules about that. Yeah,
just like paintball.
dude, paintball is fun. Paintball hurts. I don't know which hurts worse. I don't think I could compare it.
Paintball's on a bigger surface area, so it's like
Yeah.
more of a blunt force. Like the airsoft BBs are like
Sting.
stinging
Oh,
pain.
yeah.
It's different. It's definitely a
is.
different pain.
Well, and then paintballs, you might get hit with 2, 3, 4 of them at a time.
Yeah.
If you're playing with somebody who's actually good at shooting. But you don't even have to be skillful with an airsoft gun. If you shoot some of these guns, like mine was average compared to some of these guys that were shooting over 500 feet per second. We had a measuring device to where, and we had to make rules. If anybody came and played with us, you couldn't shoot for over 500 feet per second because then it'd start breaking your skin and BBs would get stuck in your skin.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So
I've never heard of that actually happening before.
Well, people upgrade their springs and stuff, and then it's like starting to borderline on bullet
Right.
speed, you know.
Yeah.
So we had to make some rules on that. But yeah, I mean, you get like hit with, 11 to 15 of them at the same time, and it sucks. And then a lot of guys are like, they move their gun and try to spray, so it'll hit you like from your legs all the way up to your face. Oh my gosh, it
That's
sucks.
gotta be the worst.
Yeah, but it's addicting at the same time. It's such an adrenaline rush.
The
It's
risk,
so
yeah.
fun. So I get it. I understand why people are so into it because I was. I mean, that's
How did we get into such a long conversation after just
Well,
looking
'cause
at
we
guns
looked
on on Amazon? That's
what
crazy.
the kind of guns are available.
All right.
So you cannot buy real guns on Amazon. But I don't know. Some people that I know think maybe guns should be that available, but I don't know. That's a different conversation.
Yeah, we ain't talking about that right
No.
now. It is way too late on a weeknight for that.
So true.
Now Nick is trying to back up this story to me.
Yeah, because Nick's watching.
Oh yeah, Nick's watching with
and
his
you're telling
girl.
the story, and he's like, "Whoa, wait a second here. This is."
I'm pretty. I
He's got his
definitely.
story.
I know it was Nick and Josh. So this kid named Josh.
Yeah,
I won't say the last name because I don't know if he really wants me talking about it. But
Nick, you tried to kill him.
they were playing airsoft, and it was. I don't think it was on purpose at all. It was just like a fluke accident.
He's blind for life because of you, Nick.
But he isn't blind actually. He I think
Well,
he does
that's
have vision problems, but I think that's just hereditary anyways for that kid.
Like he was just gonna have it anyway.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you lucked out, Nick.
But yeah, it was a really scary time. It was a
That
crazy
sounds like a
story.
terrible situation to be
Yeah,
in.
yeah. Well, and it was like the parents got real pissed at my mom because my mom wasn't watching them, or they weren't like it was like
Typical parent.
it was just
thing.
a
Yeah.
dumb like everybody
do
got
that.
mad at each other. We couldn't play with the neighbor kids for like a few months or something. I don't know. It was dumb.
I do that too. My dad will come in. Oh yeah, the kid was. We were playing at the park and he pushed me off the thing and I hurt my arm and I just want to like go punch this 10-year-old kid in the face. It's stupid. Where's their parent? I'm gonna go tell them, give a piece of my mind, even though they weren't there and they have no idea what was going on.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
The irrational like anger that you get and the
it's a real thing. Oh, I'm
actions
never
you
gonna
want to
be like
take that don't make any sense really at all when you think about it afterwards.
Exactly. That same thing applies to like I always think that when I get old, I want to be like a nice old person because I meet nice old people and I'm like, oh man, I want to be like that when I get old. But I just know I'm gonna be a freaking grumpy old man.
My wife already calls me a grumpy old man just day to day.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be a grumpy old
It's
I'm going to
like-
be a real grumpy old man.
Yeah, it's just gonna be years difference. It's not gonna be no different than now. I mean, so you're just gonna be older,
Yep.
a grumpy young man to a grumpy old man.
Yep. Just be a more matured version of my grumpy self. And more wrinkly, more
wrinkly.
gray haired, less hair on the top of my head
Yeah,
version of myself.
more hair in your nose and your ears.
Yeah.
Dude, hey, using the nose hair trimmer is a real thing.
Dude, I need to start because my nose. Sarah keeps making fun of me because my nose hair keeps poking out of the bottom of my nose.
You know what? A
I
funny
can't. I
problem
tried
ran
it
into?
once though, and it like tickles, man.
Yeah, dude, I kept thinking my mustache was like, making my nose itch funny, but what I found out was it was one of my nose hairs coming down and touching my mustache.
Yeah, that's
So every
happened to me
time my
before.
mustache would move, it'd be like tickle my nose, and I'm like, wow, what's wrong with my mustache?
Mhm.
Nope, it was my nose hairs.
What were you gonna say before I interrupted you?
I don't know, probably something. Lame.
You ran into a weird situation with a nose trimmer.
Oh, that was it.
Oh, okay.
No, it wasn't a weird situation. Now I have to use one, and it sucks.
Yeah, I don't want to use one.
Well,
I'll just
get ready
pluck
to
'em.
live, Phil.
I'll just pluck them.
Oh,
then you
no.
start crying.
Oh no!
Have you
I ain't
ever plucked
plucking
a
no
few?
nose hairs? Oh no way!
You've never plucked one?
No, that's crazy.
Try it. 'Cause
No,
I only
dude,
get, like, one
I
or two
will
at a time.
sneeze on the mirror.
But I only get like one or two at a time. You just plug them right out.
I'll pull it and I'd be like,
Sneeze and then stick yourself with it.
I know, poke my own eye out because I was pulling a nose hair out.
Poke yourself in the face.
And I'm
Oh,
gonna blame it on you too.
I wanted to bring something up. So you came to my hockey game yesterday.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, it was a
I like
crazy
to roll.
game. We won 9-8, and
That's a high scoring.
it was
hockey
like
game.
in the last 15 seconds that we scored, and the last like 4 minutes there was like probably six goals between the two teams scored.
Yes.
It was like 3 goals each.
You guys had my emotions going up and down. It was crazy because you're winning, you're tied, you're winning, you're tied, you're losing, you're tied, and I'm like, come on.
And then Jake's in the penalty box, and then
okay, you got to tell me what happened there because Jake went in the penalty box twice, right?
yeah. So the first time, this is what happened.
Jake's always in the penalty box. Jake, come on now,
Come on, dude.
come on.
So I was sliding across the net, and when I slide across the net, I push off of the post. And when I push
Yeah.
off the post, sometimes the net comes off of its moorings.
Yeah,
And
like
it pushes
the little spike.
Yeah, and it pushes back. Well, it doesn't come off the mooring. It technically just pushes the mooring out of where it's supposed to be.
Yeah, out
Um,
from the divot.
And so technically the net is not where it's supposed to be. It's called the net's off.
The net's off.
The net's off. And
Who would have thought
so
that the
it-
net being off would call
if the
the
net
net's off?
if the net on one side is 2 inches back, that gives you a crazy advantage because the angle that I'm
For
playing,
offense?
yeah, for the opposing team against me because I'm
Yeah.
a goaltender,
Right, your defense.
right? It gives them a crazy advantage because then my angle is way off. I mean, 2 inches equates to like a very big distance when you're talking about an angle
Yeah,
that's available for them to shoot at.
but you think it's in a different spot because you're not looking
Because-
at the net. You're
yeah.
looking at the puck.
And I'm using references to figure out where I'm at in relation to the net
Yeah.
and the puck. Well, I pushed across and the net came off. And normally the referee is supposed to blow the whistle as soon as the net comes off
Yeah.
so that there's no unfair play happening. Well, I'm yelling at the ref because I knew that it was off and I didn't like. It's not like I meant to push it off. It just happens.
Yeah.
And most of the time the referees are okay with it if a
They're like,
goalie
okay,
accidentally
net's off.
pushes it off. Well, it was a pretty serious game, and I think the refs were taking that into consideration when they were
Sure.
playing or going about this play or this call. And I was yelling, "Hey, net's off! Hey, net's off! Hey, net's off!" Like just like letting them know to look at the net to make sure is it off far enough for them to call, because sometimes it's just off a little bit.
Yeah.
And I don't think they looked at it once because I was looking over at them and they definitely weren't glancing at it.
Yeah.
And Jake got real pissed at the probably 10th time that I said net's off.
Yeah.
And so he just basically went and pushed the net off its moorings, like basically hulked it off the moorings.
That's what I saw because
And
I
so-
didn't see any of the other stuff.
That's technically a delay of game. Like
Yeah.
you're delaying the game because they have to blow the whistle.
Yeah.
And so he got a 2-minute penalty for that. And then he got another 2-minute penalty, I think, for tripping. Yeah, for tripping.
Yeah.
But right after that tripping call against him, like once he got back on the ice, there were
Yeah.
like 2 times where he got tripped. Like, and he's a very
He's a good
experienced
skater.
skater. He's
Yeah.
a very good skater. And if he's falling on the ice from somebody tripping him, he
Yeah.
definitely got tripped. Like it's not like he like accidentally fell. So it was pretty ridiculous.
Yeah,
All the while there's always in the penalty box. Actually, I have gotten a penalty this year already,
Have
and I'm a
you?
goaltender.
That must have been the game that
that
there was a fight.
There was a fight. Yeah, I got punched in the face.
Did you really?
Yeah,
With your mask on?
yeah.
Dang it.
Well, yeah, we're not allowed to take our masks off and fight.
Well, yeah.
But
But you got in a fight? I didn't know. You just said there was a fight. I didn't hear about what the fight
yeah,
was
so
about.
so this was a completely different game.
Yeah.
But
The one
game
game I
last
haven't
night-
been to.
the what I wanted to talk about in this game that you like got me off on this tangent.
Yeah, okay.
A guy, you were talking about getting hit in the tooth with a BB.
Yeah.
A guy got hit in the face with a puck last night, and
I
it
didn't
broke
see-
his tooth, and it basically
see that.
slit his mouth open to where
Yeah.
he needs stitches in both of his lips.
Oh, wow.
So the puck has, I mean, it's like it's a flat edged
Yeah. Inch and a half
circular.
thick.
Yeah, it's like 1.5 inches thick, and it's circular, probably about 3 inches in diameter.
Yeah. Heavy.
And they're about a pound. And
Yeah.
so it hit him in the face going pretty quick. Somebody shot it from the point and it bounced off somebody and hit him in the face.
Oh.
Well, it hit him right in the lips and the front tooth. And so there's the top corner and the bottom corner of the puck
Yeah.
hit him right there, and it sliced him open on both of his lips
Crazy.
and cracked his tooth. So when you were talking about the BB gun,
That's what
hitting that
reminded
guy- yeah, that's what reminded me of it.
I didn't
It
see
was
that
Dustin
happen, though.
Nick. It was Dustin Nichols that actually got this puck to the face.
Yeah.
So, but no, Amanda, it was not Stone. The 2 referees that are reffing, I'm not going to name because maybe they're going to watch eventually. But we're not too fond of some of the calls they're making. They're doing the best they can. But
Yeah, I mean, sure. It's the type of league, too. I mean, I don't know. It's just like when we play softball, too. Like, the refs, yeah, they're there. Yeah, they're going to get paid for what they're doing, but it's not like they're professional. They're as skilled as, probably more skilled than any of those softball players out there. Those guys are just out there having fun, and then they just get mad at the softball.
Well, and the referees
refs
can't
and-
see everything, and
Yeah,
I totally
that's
get
exactly-
that.
Yeah.
But there are times
Well,
when you
you're
let
yelling,
it, when
the
you let
net's
it,
off.
yeah, when I'm yelling at him and
Hey, net's
I'm
off.
alerting him to something that is wrong in the play, and he doesn't call anything, that's a little bit
Hey, there was
concerning.
a bottle rocket last night too.
What?
You know what a bottle rocket is?
No.
We looked it up. It's like,
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
shoots the bottle off the
Yeah.
back of the
so
net.
AJ came down the ice and sniped the goaltender. Oh
Dude,
my
it was
gosh.
so good.
He snuck it right
It
in
went
there
like
and water
right
bottled
past
him. That's what I call it. Water
Yeah.
bottling, getting water bottled.
Yeah, your brother-in-law.
Yeah.
Was
Micah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was like, "Oh, I know that's got a name. I'm going to look it up." So he was like looking it up, and it's called a bottle rocket. I
That's
guess.
awesome. That's actually a way cooler name than getting water bottled.
Yeah,
Getting bottle rocketed.
yeah. I was like, "Oh, dude, you see that?" It just like launched the water bottle like way up in the air, and he's like, "Oh, I know, I've seen that before."
Yeah, so in this other game,
Yeah.
not the game before the one we're talking about.
Yeah, the only game I haven't been to, and it makes me upset because, I want you guys to fight every time. I'm always like, fight.
So I was kind of over this game and was kind of
Do you guys lose?
being crazy with some of my saves. No, actually. So this
Oh.
game was crazy as well.
Nice.
So the last like 3 games have been pretty nuts.
good. Yeah.
So-
they have.
For, I guess let's just give a recap of the last 3 games. So the first game we tied, and so they go into immediate shootout,
Yeah,
and we won by 1 goal. Basically, it was 3-2.
I remember that.
So Jake went down, missed, and then somebody else, I think it was AJ, went down and he missed because they tried to deke too much. So Gavin goes down and just bar downs this goalie, just snipes him,
Doink.
ding, in. And I had made the other saves because the other guys had lost the puck or something.
Yeah.
One of them almost went in. I think he hit the post. So I was.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, some of these guys are really good.
There was a couple of post ones last night.
Yeah,
I
yep.
was like,
So that was that game. So that was a close game.
Yeah.
And then the next game is the one this fight happens in. So I was kind of over this game, and I'm like kind of pissed. So I was just like, because my team was not playing for me that game.
Which game? Oh, the
The
one with
one
the
with the
fight.
fight.
Okay, yeah.
So I go to, basically someone's taking a shot. So I do a pad stack, which is like an old school goalie move. Basically you like lay down sideways with your
Yeah.
pad stacked.
Sure.
And I saved the puck, and it was under my ribs. And so I like basically held my arms together close to me like this and covered the puck. And
Yeah.
when I cover the puck, they're supposed to blow the whistle. Well, I covered the puck, and the referee hadn't blown the whistle yet because he thought it was still loose or something. And so one of the opposing team members stuck their stick in my ribs.
Yeah.
And I mean, some of those sticks are sharp enough to where they could puncture your skin, or they could go in between your ribs and they could puncture your lung.
Yeah.
And there's players that have like almost died because of this in the past.
Yeah.
And so I was pretty pissed. This guy just like sticked me in
Jabbed
the
you.
ribs.
Yeah.
Most of the time it's called spearing. Yes, Gavin Compton is the Gavin I'm talking about. He's on our team.
GC.
So the guy stuck me in the ribs, but his stick fell because he hit something hard, my ribs,
Yeah.
and he let go of it because he had to keep skating and he didn't want to like maybe hurt me even worse or
Sure.
something. I don't know. So he dropped a stick. So I get up. I'm pretty pissed, and I grab a stick, and I'm about to go break it over the net because I'm pissed. So I'm kind of egging this on. All right, I agree. I was definitely attempting to break this guy's stick, and sticks are expensive for players. They're upwards of $200 sometimes.
Yeah.
So he would have been pretty pissed if I would have broken his stick.
Yeah.
But he could have punctured my lungs. So I mean, I feel like it was a
Yeah. Hey, man.
decent response.
You get what you get.
So that guy realized that I was trying to break his stick and got pissed and came at me. So Jake grabbed him
Of course.
and threw him up against the boards and was like pinning him there.
Yeah.
And then I started skating away because I didn't want to get in a fight with anybody. I was like, geez, okay, like I understand. I dropped the stick. We're
I'm
good.
the cool-headed loud.
Yeah,
I'm
whoa,
not
whoa,
Jake.
whoa. No, I'm definitely not that. I'm still pretty not cool-headed. But so then another guy comes at me. His name is Riley, and he's super pissed. And my teammates were focused on the other guy that was coming at me.
Yeah.
So he kind of had a free shot, and he came over and just decked me right in the face, punched me really hard, like enough to give me a headache and my neck hurt the next day.
Crazy.
So I'm
Like
like,
you almost didn't see this coming because you were just like
yeah, it came out of nowhere, kind of.
you're thinking, oh, the fight's over here now.
Yeah.
I'm kind of moving away from it.
Yeah. And so I'm like, whoa, dude. And this guy's probably like 6 foot, maybe 6'1" or something. And
Yeah.
I'm small. I'm like 5'7".
Sure.
I'm pretty short. And so I'm like, dude, you were picking on a guy that's like half your size. Are you kidding me? Like,
Yeah.
get out of here. And so he got thrown out because you're not allowed to fight. And he threw a punch. Like,
Yeah, he
nobody
just
else threw
straight
punches
punched
at this
it,
point. And so he threw a punch, and so they threw him out. And he continued to sit at the end of the rink right next to me and like heckle me all night. And when you get thrown out, you're supposed to be gone. Like, you're not supposed to stay at the arena.
Yeah.
And so the game got pretty serious. I mean, it was tied. We were tied up until 3 seconds left.
That's great.
We scored.
That's amazing.
So the goalie came out and did like this dumb poke check and basically whiffed, and our guy put it in because he was out of the net. And
That's awesome.
I was like basically like taunting him from the ice because like, yeah, you lost. What up, dude? Like,
yeah.
you got thrown out and you lost. That sucks. And you got thrown out of the next game too.
Yeah, you
'Cause
might have won if
you
I
get
hadn't have
suspended.
stopped the puck on you, you idiot.
But so we actually like submitted a formal complaint about this guy because apparently
Yeah.
he's been a problem for years.
Sure.
So
I mean, this
Hopefully
league
something gets
is
done.
like, it's not like you can just body check people up against the.
no, it's non-contact. You're not supposed to fight, or you're
Yeah.
not supposed to like check or anything.
Although that's half of the exciting about watching, hockey is that you like to see the eventual like, oh, dude, that guy got
Yeah.
taken out.
They let some stuff go. There's like some little
I saw some
like,
pushing and shoving,
body
last
brush
night.
offs and stuff
Yeah.
that they let go.
Especially
but-
with Jake. Jake was getting pushed around, man.
Yeah. Well, and when you're a more experienced skater, it's kind of expected that you're going to get pushed around a little more
Yeah.
because they know that you're not going to fall on accident and make it look
Sure.
like you're going to draw a penalty or any of that.
Yeah. Is there flopping in hockey?
Well, and that's like if you flop like a soccer player, you're going
Yeah.
to get made fun of for it.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's kind of like a pride thing, I guess. You don't flop.
Yeah, well, I mean, unlike the NBA or soccer, that's how you get your advantages is
So-
flopping, and it always irritated me.
Sometimes people draw penalties, but it's like they make it. It doesn't look like it was.
It's more
on
strategic.
purpose. Yeah, yeah. And it's
Ah,
at
that's
strategic
fine.
points in the game. So like if you're down 3-2 and somebody like starts to hook you and put their stick in your hands, you kind of like embellish it a little bit to try and draw a penalty
Sure.
so that you can get an advantage and maybe score a goal and get back in the game.
Yeah,
So I mean, there's stuff like that does happen, but it's not.
I've
very
seen
often.
like a lot of intentional icings and things like that.
Yeah, in our league, because there's no penalty for icing, or no penalty for clearing the puck off ice. So like you could shoot it over the glass from your defensive zone.
Yeah,
In the NHL, that's a penalty. It's a delay of game.
yeah,
You can't just shoot it directly out of the arena,
yeah.
but you can shoot it up into the net all you want in our league. And it's to get a breather because we have a short bench.
Sure.
We actually have the smallest rostered team in the entire league.
Yeah,
So it's sometimes we do ice it on purpose to
Yeah.
to get some breathers.
well, that's fine. I think the last game that I was at, the one before the fight, it was like you guys didn't have any backup. It was just like everybody's on the ice at all times.
Yep.
You only had like 7 people that time, so it was like maybe one.
We had
one
two
person.
two extra guys. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's cool. I like coming to watch your hockey games. It's pretty fun. I'm sad I missed the one with the fight. I would have loved to have seen you get punched in the face.
Oh yeah.
I'd have been like, oh yeah.
The saddest part is like
Woo.
I get some pretty bad migraines. I missed 4 hours of work because of that punch in the face.
That's
I had
crazy.
to stay at home in the morning and take some Advil and like sleep off a migraine because of that.
That's no good.
Luckily, I had some like overtime built up that week already because we worked on the weekend last weekend. But yeah, man, it was dumb. Something like that happens in a men's league hockey game.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, as much as the fans want to see like the body checking, the fights, and things like that. We'll leave that for the professionals.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I used to go to professional hockey games all the time, or at least, the whatever you call the AAA or whatever.
Semi-professional or
Yeah,
something like that.
semi-professional.
Yeah.
And we'd see fights all the time. We actually housed, some of those guys are traveling players or whatever.
Yeah, you're talking about the Bulls players?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or when I lived in Great Falls.
The
we
Great
housed-
Falls Americans.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we housed some of those guys, and some of them were real good, and it was good to have them around. And some of the guys were punks.
Yeah.
But-
hockey players have a reputation.
Yeah.
A
Yeah, the
little
one
bit.
dude, it's really funny. He would parked his like piece of junk truck in front of our house, and one of these days he rolled up and his muffler fell off when he parked, and he was already an idiot, like makes stupid decisions, doesn't think before he acts. He picked it up. It was hot. I mean, he
Oh
just
my
drove
gosh.
there.
What an
He
idiot.
picked it up and burned like very badly his hands, and he couldn't even play hockey because his hands were
Dude.
wrapped up. Like, dude, you're a semi-professional. Like, you get paid to do this.
No, they don't get paid.
Well, I don't know.
They pay to play, actually.
Do they really?
Yeah. So Bulls players are. Well, I guess the Bulls aren't a thing anymore.
No.
But the junior A players, people that played in that league, had to pay like
Well,
upwards,
that's even worse.
upwards of like $5,000 to $6,000 a year to play.
So he paid all that, and he couldn't even play. He had
Yeah,
to sit in.
that's
in-
nuts, man.
in injured list because
Idiot.
he burned his hands, like the thing that you use to hold the stick.
They
and
don't
put
make you
gloves
pay
on.
any more after you are on the injured list, though, which is kind of nice. I mean, pretty nice of them to not make you
Yeah.
pay when you're not playing.
That makes more sense of why they have to stay in people's houses and things like that.
Yeah, and
'cause
they paid you guys to house them too.
I'm sure.
Give
I
'em
mean,
food and all that
that
kind of
was-
stuff.
I was still kind of a kid. So
Yeah.
what's Nick's all sad because he can't be on the team?
No, he said, oh yeah, Nick said he's sad that he can't be on the team, and Nick said he would have replayed that one Facebook video on that guy if he was there when you got punched.
Yeah.
I don't even know what you're talking about, but all right. I think Nick maybe has had a run-in with this same player
Yeah.
before in Bozeman,
Sure.
because that same player plays some tournaments in Bozeman, and he's definitely a problem.
Maybe he's a Lowther hater.
It could be, man. There's some
He
people
hates
out there
them
that hate
boys.
us.
Hates them boys.
Yeah, we're kind of loud, and sometimes we get a little out of hand, but it's all in the fun of the game.
Your brother-in-law last night at the game, he's like, "Oh yeah, I played a lot of NHL
2013?
2013
Yeah.
game, so I know all about this."
I know all about
And
this.
he was
I
like,
played a video game.
he was looking up like Mighty Ducks sayings.
The Flying V.
Yeah, but he didn't say that the whole time. He was like, had all these other ones, and I'm like, "We need a flying V," and
That's
he's like,
hilarious.
"Oh, that's from that too." And I'm like, "Yeah, I thought you would have said it by now."
Come on, man. That's like the typical one.
Oh yeah, I guess Nick has a Facebook video of it. He says,
Nick,
"Go to Nick's Facebook and go to his videos."
Go to
Yeah.
his videos.
Totally will.
Yeah.
Totally will.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I mean,
No, but that wasn't. I mean, I'm not talking about the time that Nick got in a fight. I'm talking about when we got in a fight. I just got in a fight like 4 or 5 days ago.
oh, he takes out a 6-foot guy.
Oh yeah. I've seen that video.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't know this guy was coming, so what? I don't know what you want me to do about it.
Yeah, come on, Nick. Come on, Nick. I'm
Well,
a 6-foot guy.
It's actually Amanda talking to us,
Oh,
but
Hi, Amanda.
she's talking for Nick,
that's typical.
which I don't understand
Typical
because
Nick.
Nick has a Twitch account. Come on,
He's
buddy.
Lazy.
But Amanda is Twitch Prime subbed to us, so we got to say thank you for that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I agree with that.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, Amanda. You're awesome. You're way cooler than Nick because first off, you're logged on, and you're commenting, and you're talking for Nick. It's like one of those situations where like some guy needs a auto part thing, and he's having his wife call, and she has to put him on hold every time. What year's the car? what year's the car?
Actually, he's sending you the link.
Okay.
No, you don't need to send me no link.
That's all right. What's next, Phil?
Oh yeah, you definitely would have. He would have protected me. What's next? It's
Yeah,
time
bro.
to go, man.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm tired.
Hey,
I was
it's a
yawning
weeknight.
earlier. I feel bad.
You were
about it.
yawning on the pit on the.
Yeah,
on
I
the
just
stream?
yawned like maybe a minute or two ago.
Oh,
You watched
it's
me do it.
contagious. Well, maybe I didn't acknowledge it because I didn't yawn.
Oh,
Maybe I did. I'm thinking about it.
who knows? We're delirious. It's 10:50.
Just kidding. That was a
I gotta go
fake.
to work tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean it's a weeknight. All you guys that are watching the. Hey now.
No, there's Nick.
Oh.
He's posting now, so that he's like
Hey now.
basically like showing us. Yeah, well, whatever, man.
Whatever, bro.
I can
I'm on
watch,
Here.
I can
I'm
post.
on here. Yeah, that's cool. Give me some of your bits then.
Yeah, send us some bits. Give us some money. Nate's over here just asking for money.
Freaking do it.
Oh my god.
No, I meant like people that are watching. I mean, geez, it's time to go.
It is time to go to sleep.
Go to bed.
Go
Don't
to
you guys
bed.
have jobs? Just kidding.
Yeah, I do. So, thanks for stopping by, everybody.
Yep.
We really appreciate it.
Whatever.
We will be back maybe at the end of this week. Maybe we'll do another one this week. Maybe 2 in a week.
Yeah, I think so.
That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
Maybe set up just a little bit better.
Yeah, I think we'll probably move the monitors around a little bit.
Get
and-
some lights up in her. Yeah, we could probably
Yeah.
move. We could probably move that over there for you. Like you can handle this.
Because I got to press the button.
Yeah,
You
and
know,
then we
the
can
button,
move this
the
over
special
here so
button.
the video is like kind of up by the camera still.
I have a job. I have one job, and I got to press the button, and I almost forgot.
Yeah. And I'm actually gonna have you push it again here shortly.
Yeah, because that's what I do. I like to press the button. I wanted to get like real close today too, and like we need some good screenshots. Get that whatever thing off there so we can get some good screenshots up in here. It totally looks like we're on a green screen, by the way.
It actually kind of does.
Yeah. What if we do?
We're just posing for screenshots.
That's lame. All right. I think they've had enough, haven't you?
We want you. What do
Yeah,
you dig?
that's-
What are you digging? Oh,
You dig these?
You digging these looks? These
Yeah.
look.
Doesn't it look like we're at a green screen? Like this is real space behind us. This is a galaxy. I call this galaxy. Oof. This is Galaxy Nalofilo. Nalofilo.
Nalo flow.
Nalofilo.
Nalo flow.
Nalolo.
Filet nalo. Filet nalo.
Yeah. See, hey, Nick flipped us off and then he sent us a heart. So it's like, I hate you, but I love you.
Is that actually a middle finger? I didn't even know you could do that.
Sour
in
than
Twitch chat.
sweet. He's a Sour Patch Kid.
Yeah. He like cuts your ponytail off and then he gives you a big hug and a kiss.
I love you.
I think that was the premise of one of their entire commercials.
I have ribs for lunch. That's why I'm doing this. All right, dude. Let's hit some music. Let's hit some music and end this
And-
thing, and we'll be
and
back.
throw
We'll be
some
back
deuces.
this week. So, see you guys later.
Bye. I actually don't think it played because it doesn't know what's happening. Oh yeah, you gotta press the button. The button presser wasn't into it.
It's all about humanity. It's all about humanity. About humanity. It's all about humanity.